Hey guys, so I was thinking about this earlier today, and I guess maybe even during the game on Sunday. Um, as Detroit Lions fans, have we become spoiled already after one really successful season? Because I was watching the game, and yeah, they struggled a lot. It wasn't a perfect game by any means, but that being said, a lot of the starters hadn't really played during preseason. Well, I mean, I don't know how much time each individual logged. I don't believe Goff played it at all. I could be wrong on that. I don't really I don't watch a lot of the preseason games, so I don't. I'm coming into it a little bit blind on that part of it. But I don't. I feel like a lot of the starters didn't play a lot of downs during preseason. So you're going to get a little bit of the rustiness there. And also, the first game of the season is always kind of a toss up due to the emotions that are involved in being the first game of the season. So when I watched Sunday night, and I didn't watch the whole game, it's hard to watch football on Sundays because I have kids, and you know how kids are. They they want some of your time, and my girls aren't really football fans or sports fans in general. So I get pulled away from the game here and there. So I didn't get to watch the whole game. Like most of you guys did. Some of it was spent watching Pee Wee's Big Adventure, which is not a loss really, but I watched enough to know that they did struggle. It was a struggle. But here's the thing. Those are the kind of games that we would lose in the past, right? The games where it just seemed like everything was going against us. It's not that many years removed from an 0-16 season or even a 1-15, 1-14-1 season. So it's cool to see a team when they're not firing on all cylinders still find a way to get that victory. And I think that tells us the story of the Detroit Lions right now, that we're past that series, that time where we don't have the resolve, we don't have the team that's going to push forward. We do have that team now, where when we're handed tough situations, they gut through it. And that's what I took from it. I took the win as extremely positive, because these are games that we would have lost 2, 3, 4 years ago. St. Brown was not part of the game, really. I think he had 2 catches. I could be wrong on that. Goff wasn't, accurate. He wasn't the Goff of last year. So those are 2 positive things, honestly, because one, it opened up JMO to have his best game of his career. And now the league has seen what he can provide the Lions. So it's going to maybe open up a little more space down the road for St. Brown if he can continue the development that he showed last Sunday. And Goff's not going to be that bad every game. That was rusty. That was rustiness. That was playing with the team, with, that offensive line for the first time again this season. Acclimating himself with probably new plays. And this isn't going to be the norm. I don't think, anyways. I hope it's not. Because you can gut through a couple of dirty games during the season, but if it's always constantly like this, it's going to be a little bit more rough. But I took away from it a lot of positives, and I think by looking at social media, a lot of fans have forgotten what this team was not even 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and expect this to be John Madden 2024, where the Lions are going to score every time they touch the ball. It's just not going to happen. They're now a marquee team, and every team that we play from now on is going to treat us as such. We're not going to get easy games anymore. They're going to bring their hardest, the elite levels at Detroit now. It's not a joke anymore. It's not the same old Lions. So every game's going to get tougher and tougher, especially with a winning record schedule. So I think we need to lay off the gas here a little bit and realize we're in pretty good shape, especially when we can look past, get past the flaws of a bad game and still come out on top. Um, I'd like to hear you guys' theories. Drop it down in the comments. Please subscribe, and I'll keep bringing out content. This is a new channel, and I'm trying to build it from the bottom. So if you agree or disagree, feel free to leave a comment, leave a subscribe, and we'll go from there. All right, thanks, guys.